Hey everybody, I'm Ross the Boss, and I want to talk sports with you, cowboy. Monday edition, huge weekend of sports. Let's start on the top. NBA basketball. What do I have to say here? We got the Celtics, we got Milwaukee. They're tied 2-2. My favorite story of the whole weekend was the Greek Freak, the star of the Milwaukee Bucks, after the game in Milwaukee. Went to a Mexican restaurant, wanted some Mexican food. This guy is carrying the Milwaukee Bucks. He's like the star of the town. There's not a bigger name in Milwaukee than the Greek Freak. That's not his real name, but it's Greek. I can't pronounce it, so I just call him that. So he walks in the restaurant. They're full. The owner says, "Sorry, we can't find you a table." In Milwaukee, it's not like he's in Beverly Hills. Like, there's De Niro, there's Pacino. It's the owner, I guess, doesn't know the 6'11" player for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6'11". He's not like a little, like 6'2". He's 6'11". So the owner says, "Sorry, can't help you." He leaves. Nice guy, didn't cause any problems. He was very, very professional. He ended up having pizza. He just went to a pizza place, got pizza. He put it on his Instagram. He was all happy, but it just made me laugh that this huge star basketball player, he's like averaging like 30 points a game, I think, in the playoffs, just tearing it up. I mean, the guy's just unbelievable. Basically won the game for him over the weekend. Can't get a table at a Mexican restaurant. Who goes to Mexican food in Milwaukee, too? It's the last thing I would have in Milwaukee. It's like beef and potatoes I would have. But who knows? He's Greek. He doesn't know. I thought that was funny. Cleveland, LeBron's carrying that team on his shoulders. No supporting cast. Not a surprise here. But, I still see Cleveland winning that series against Indiana. The other one I'd like, which already happened, New Orleans, which I predicted. I didn't predict the sweep, but I did predict 6 games, but they swept them anyway. Anthony Davis is my MVP right now of the playoffs. I know people that love LeBron would text me or email me and say, "Hey, Ross, no, LeBron's better." This guy is averaging like 34 points a game, had 47 points last game, has the most blocks, rebounds. I mean, the guy's just, he's just tearing it up. I mean, you got to hand it to the guy. And they swept. They swept Portland, who's a good team. So, that's a good series. Tonight, let's take Houston. We'll give the 6 against Minnesota. I think they'll bounce back. I know they lost this weekend, but I don't see Houston losing 2 games in a row. I know it's in Minnesota. The other game I like, Utah is playing at home against Oklahoma City. Let's take Oklahoma City and the 4 points. I think it's going to be a close game. It can go either way, but I think the 4 points will make a huge difference. Let's bet that. NBA basketball, not disappointing me. Hockey, the Penguins clinched. Nashville clinched. Tonight, let's take the 2 home teams. Toronto, they can make it a 7-game series against Boston. Let's take Toronto. I feel Toronto is a very strong team. I've been saying this. They're young. They're fast. I don't see them losing. 7-game series tonight. I predict it. It will go 7 games. The other game is Columbus is at home against the Capitals. I'm going to take the Capitals tonight. I think that will go 7 games. We'll see what happens. I predict a very, very, very tough game. That's going to be a great game to watch. I'll be watching that tonight for sure. A game I did not watch. I'm wearing actually the shirt. The Oakland A's. The A's played the Red Sox Saturday night. I could not watch it. I was at a wedding. Ross the Boss gets invited to a lot of events. I decided to drive down to Orange County for this huge wedding. Very big. But my buddy and I, Troy Thomas, huge A's fan. He's like a celebrity with them. He didn't watch it either. We were stuck at a wedding, but Sean Mania pitched a no-hitter against the team I think is the best team right now in the league. In my power ratings, the Red Sox are number 1, easily. Houston's 2, Arizona's 3, 4 and 5. I'm going to take the Mets. I know you guys will argue with me, and I also like Cleveland also, but there you go. That's my top 5 in Major League Baseball. I missed the no-hitter. I wish I saw it. I saw the highlights. Congratulations to him. I hung out with him in spring training. Great guy. It was fun. I wish I saw it. I'm wearing the shirt for support. Baseball's heating up. The Yankees are playing better. The A's won their series against the Red Sox over the weekend. I saw Sunday's game, but I missed the no-hitter, which I'm not happy about. But oh well, let's move on. NFL draft's coming up. It's Thursday. Ross the Boss might be drafted. I'm putting my name in the hat. I'm making a comeback. I feel I could be on some boards. We'll see what happens. The funny story in the draft, the third day of the draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers decided that they're going to have a parrot tell the NFL who their pick is. So the whole day on that pirate ship they have in their stadium, they're going to have a pirate there with a parrot, and the parrot's going to tell the commissioner who their pick is. I love that. I think it's just classic. I mean, to listen, you're a fan of Tampa Bay, you want to see who they're drafting the third day, you're listening to some parrot that's going to tell you who your team takes. That's football. That's dedication. I'll be so pissed if I was a Tampa Bay fan, but that's me. I'm Ross the Boss. I got a lot of sports going on, and I love talking sports with you, cowboy.